hockey player. I've been playing since I was 4 or 5 years old. I'm doing a lot of other sports too. I love golf. I love flag football. But I really like to hang out with friends. I'm studying psychology in school too, so I really like the mental side of sports. I have 3 other siblings, and we're 6 in my family. Started playing hockey because I wanted to do like my brother who was playing at that time. He was my kind of inspiration, and I play flag football and broom ball with my 2 older sisters too. So we're like a sporty family. I started to play hockey with boys hockey, so I was like in a good level. But I think it's really when I switched with women's hockey that I saw my potential, and that I really set myself some goal, and that I wanted to like go higher in terms of level. So the main reason why I chose Bishop is because it was a young program, and I wanted to build that program and bring it to the tops. Also, the value and the culture of the program really like resonate with me. I'm so proud of being here. I'm so proud of being part of the program. I'm also really proud to play in Canada, to play in my country. I had the opportunity to go NCAA D1. I visited a couple university there, such as Colgate University, Clarkson, which are really great university. But I think just the fact of playing in your country, having the chance of staying close to my family and building something here that aligns with my value, and that I want to just continue to build that culture and building a winning culture. I think it's huge for me, and I'm just so grateful to have that opportunity each day. So I'm trying to make it the most out of it. I'm doing a major in sports studies and a minor in psychology. Later, I would like to mix both and like become a sports psychologist. I'm working with one in particular, and I think it's really helping me a lot. I think it's one of the reasons why I performed that well so far. I think a lot of people put that aside, but for me, it's a major reason of my success. And I think more and more athletes are starting to realize the importance of like being in a good state of mind to perform, and just being confident, being in the present moment. So that's something I put a lot of effort into it, and I believe into it too. I like to compare it to a strength conditioner, but like with the mental side. So I have meeting, I have calls, just set myself some goals in terms of my attitude of like staying positive, staying in the present moment, and stuff like that. Just I started to do some meditation too, with aligning with that. It's not every sports psychologist that will recommend that, but for me, it worked really well. It's just trying to train your brain to always be in the proper state of mind before the performance, and when you're in the performance during the game too. Honestly, I think it started during the pandemic. I didn't know what to do, so I started reading books, and I wanted to read books about like sports performance and just how to be the best athlete I could possibly be. And I just really enjoyed what I was reading, so I started to like do some more research about it, and since then I'm just really passionate, and I think I saw the improvement in my performance too. So it's just really something that I want to continue to research and improve myself. One of the best season I had so far, and not just because of my performance, but I think my team chemistry, the way we play, the way we surprise people. Because as I said, we are a young program, and we finished number 2 in our league, just below Concordia, who won the national championship. So it's something we're really proud of. I didn't put any pressure on myself as a rookie, so I just wanted to help the team as much as I can. And that's what I did, I think. And yeah, I think each day I just wanted to be the best version of myself, to help the team win, to help the team grow as a program, and also just to have some fun. I just remind myself that hockey is such a nice thing to do. So I just enjoy every single game, and I think it went pretty well for me. So a lot of people are asking me that question, oh, you're going to have so much pressure, and how you're going to deal with this. And obviously it's going to be a challenge for me, since now a lot of eyes will be on me. So something that was not the case last year, but there's no pressure to put on my shoulder. I'll just go out there, do the same thing. And the success I had last year was not by chance, or it wasn't bad luck. I was prepared, I worked hard for it, and it was just like the fruit of all my efforts. I won't put any pressure on numbers, because I think if you're doing the details and everything in the right way, the numbers will come. But I don't think you should focus on the outcome first. So for me, I'll just focus on the process. But one goal that I really have in mind this year is to bring my team to the national championship. Last year, I went alone with my coaches, and I was honored to be there. But obviously, as a player, you want to go there as a team and you want to compete in that tournament. So that's obviously my main goal this year. We stay to watch like the first part of the tournament. So we watched a couple games, and just to be there in the stand and to watch team against who I played this season, who was playing there in such a great environment, such a great vibe. It was hard to watch, not gonna lie, but it was just, again, another source of motivation for me, and I'll keep that in mind this year to make sure we're going there in the next national. I think it's a huge part that most athletes or even younger athletes doesn't have. They lack that confidence. They are looking forward to their parents to tell them they're good or their coach, but just I think a huge aspect for my success is my self-confidence and my trust in myself. I know a lot of time people are comparing themselves, oh, she's so good, or he's so great, but like, we are unique. We are like, everyone is so unique. So I think just to stay who they are and to follow their heart, to stay aligned with their value. I think if they do that while they're working hard, like, everything is possible for them. Like, most of the people think that confidence, you're born with it, or you're just not confident, or this guy is so confident, he's not confident. But confidence for me is a skill. You can work on it, you can improve it. It's just a matter of if you really want to. It's not easy. It's as developing your muscle in the gym. Confidence, it's a bit the same thing, but on the mental side. So just everyone can be confident. It just requires a lot of preparation, a lot of mental work, and also consistency. My mental preparation before a game, I love to visualize myself in some area, in defensive zone, in neutral zone, in offensive zone. So I'm doing this every time before a game. I like to go time my skate right around the rink where like it's calm, it's fresh. This is for me really like just breathing, being in the present moment, soaking all in, and just remind myself to have fun and to just give my all. So yeah, I'm not a really like superstitious athlete. I don't like to like have that thing that I need to do, and if I'm not doing it, I won't play good. This for me is not. You shouldn't be like that, because you never know what can happen before a game. So I'm trying to be as open as I can, but I have some guidelines that I like to follow when it's possible, such as my visualization, my pre-game meal. But in general, I'm just having fun with my teammate. I think when I'm performing the most, it's when I'm having fun. So during warm up, I make sure I'm laughing with them, I'm talking. And in terms of a hockey player, I always look up to Daou, who is one of the only players who stayed in youth sport and made the Olympics and played in the World Championship. And her kind of play is kind of similar to mine. We're both playmakers, not the biggest player on the ice, but we're really smart and we have a good hockey IQ. So I think I looked up a lot to her and like what she did in her career. For me, it's really impressive, and I just hope that I can reproduce it by my help. Just a great source of motivation, and you can always reach out to her or just look up to her as a motivation, and just remind yourself to try to do the same things. Being in the flow within yourself and finding the flow zone, which is something that is so huge for an athlete. So if ever people are interested, the title of the book is The Mindful Athlete by George Montfort. So if ever this is something that really helped me, but I read tons of like Relentless, also by Tim Grover, who was the coach of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant back in that time. So yeah, I think just to start reading, to start maybe do some research of like what's important, and just also to practice some skills as confidence, trying to do some things and always be in the present moments. Often, most of the time, athletes are wondering about future outcome, and they're still in the past mistake. But like, you can't really perform at your best when you're not really in the present moment. So for me, it was just reading a lot of book about it. If you go see on Google, there's a ton. A feeling that you have for yourself. It's not really about like the outcome or whatever, but just the feeling that you have, that you gave everything, that you were true to yourself, and that you're just proud of yourself because you know you did your best. So I think a lot of people put emphasis on like the result of like if you win, if you lose, but at the end of the day, success is really like a perception, and it all comes down to like how are you seeing things. And for me, success is really like the personal feeling that you have with yourself. Are you satisfied? Do you feel like you give your all, and do you feel like you were prepared enough? And if the answer is yes, then in my head, you had succeed. So